and Taco Bout.
Taco and Tech.
Man, I'm the king. Yeah, I'm the king. I'm the king of almost everything. I got it all. I got it all. All except for one fine thing. That thing is you and me. It's you and me. What does it mean to be the king? If you ain't got just what you need, a chunky star with no guitar. And you got the papers but got no weed. I still want you, you don't want me. It's you and me. I may never see my fair queen laying next to
How are we doing, Jeff? Good to be on here, man. Thanks for having me. Man, I never really grew up a Red Raider, but I mean, I bleed red and black now. I got really involved with the coaching staff over there, and they kind of took me in with open arms, and very blessed to know Tadlock, J. Bob, Gardner, Hayward over there. I mean, that's kind of what sold me, is those guys, that core group over there, Joseph Hughes, guys like that are kind of what attracted me.
Okay, let's try this. I'll give I'll give the chat a moment to let me know to make sure that the audio is fixed. So, well, we'll just go, and then okay, there we go. We are back. So we'll start over. Hey, we're live. This is what happens. So welcome to season 1, episode 1 of Taco and Tech. This is the second time Easton is hearing this, and so what are we gonna talk about today? We are tacoing Tech with Easton Murrell, former Texas Tech baseball player. And so the first question I asked him, and you heard the answer, but was why Texas Tech? Why did he choose Texas Tech? But I believe you heard that answer. So I will move on to the next question. Did you have a favorite part of being on the baseball team, or maybe just, with the guys or the coaching staff or whatever, and maybe it's just being in Lubbock or whatever?
Yeah, the guys really made it a good time for me. That locker room vibe, I definitely missed that. Just being around everybody, and pregame, postgame, after practice, that team bonding. That's a part that I hold close to my heart. So that's definitely up there.
Now, what was the locker room I guess dynamic. I guess I would assume you have some funny guys, some serious guys. Were there any like pestering or like kind of like because you're kind of like brothers, right? You kind of grow together, but then you're different people, so somebody's gonna bother you.
Right. I mean, I was at Tech for 4 years. There's a different dynamic every year. Different personalities, different people in the locker room, but it was always a good vibe with everybody in there. You always got a couple funny guys, that really light the fire under you and get everybody, laughing stuff. One that comes to mind is probably Ty Coleman, um, who's hitting. I think he's hitting two hole right now for the Red Raiders. But I mean, he's a locker room guy. It's going to get everybody loose and just a good team guy.
Awesome, a current. Now, did you have a like a batting routine? Was there something you did, touch the corners of the plate, or when you were getting ready for each pitch?
Sorry, I didn't hear that question. What was it?
Did you have a batting routine? Like
Yeah, yeah,
some will kind of fix their gloves, or you touch each corner of the plate.
right, right. I did. Yeah, I would be on the on deck circle. Where I went in, I'd hear my walk up song, and then I think I would like kick in the dirt with my left foot, and I'd undo my batting gloves, look at the pitcher, give him one of those, and then kind of get in the box. But yeah, I kept the same routine every time because just kind of gets you in the zone.
Now, did you or how'd you come up with that routine? What was it? A coaching advice or just you?
I think it was just over time and just kind of accumulated into that. I wouldn't say I really had a method behind it. It was just kind of, it just came to that point where I stuck with it. I guess a couple things clicked, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna keep doing this. It felt right. So,
All right, and then what was your walk up song?
my last year it was a TSU by Drake, so it's kind of like a rap song.
Yeah.
I think the year before that I had uh, a song by Post Malone, Burning Man. So I've had a new one every year, but last year was TSU by Drake.
All right. Well, that's my next question. If you changed it every year, I feel like most do. But what goes? So what? Why'd you pick that song? Is it motivational? Is it just what you like at the time, or what? What was your thought process?
Yeah, no motivation at all. Just kind of keeping me loose and what song I'm vibing to at the time. What get kind of gets me in the zone, but nothing crazy. Just something to keep me loose.
There you go. And then let's go on. What was there a team that you really enjoyed beating, or you really wanted to win against?
Um, I'm happy our senior year whenever we beat Texas at home, took 2 out of 3 from them. That was a lot of fun. That was a hard fought series. We had a back and forth punches. I mean, high scoring games. That was definitely a highlight of last year was beating those guys at home. So that was it's always good to beat those Longhorns. So
Absolutely, great answer. Great answer. So let's just talk about you personally. So you grew up in Prosper, or did you grow up, or you were born in Prosper? I guess did you grow up there as well? Is that where you went to high school, or?
yeah, I grew up in Plano. Then I moved to Prosper in about 8th grade, and then went to high school there. So I've been there, and then went to Arkansas my freshman year, and then went to Texas Tech after that. So now I'm in Dallas, living here. I moved here about a month ago, so it's going good.
Alrighty, and then you have or you, what are your siblings? Is it brother and sister? Is that right, or what? What's growing up like?
Yeah, I have a brother. He's 2 years younger than me. He's still at Tech. He's an architect major there. I think he's getting into his master's program there at Tech. So he's got 2 more years. And then
Nice.
sister's the athlete of the family. She's at OU playing soccer right now. I think she's a sophomore and she's doing really well. So I'm the oldest out of three.
Oh, there we go. Firstborn. Okay. Were
Yeah.
there any issues like, where your parents are like, why can't you be more like Easton?
No, it was more the other way around. Like, why can't you be, like your siblings, because I was always the one getting in trouble and stuff. So,
Okay. 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 And let's see. Um, may go a little more lighthearted. Do you have any, I guess, pet peeves? What really bothers you? Like somebody
what
changing your
bothers
underwear.
me?
Yeah.
Ah,
Either office or just in general, just somebody else doing something and they're like, I hate that.
that's a good question. Um, yeah, I'm pretty easygoing gal. Let's think about this one. Uh, it's probably just people. I guess something about people is whatever those one uppers. They always got to one up you somehow. Like I had a good day. And they're like, oh, I had a really good day. It's just always they gotta one up you somehow. So
Oh, I'm with you. I'm with you. All right. So I kind of submitted this to you, but growing up, did you have like a favorite toy, or was there something that you liked? A gift or a birthday, Christmas, whatever, that was just like your favorite that you played with the most, or just that you enjoyed the most.
uh, let's see here. I remember when I was 8 years old, we had this. It's called the Critter Man. So he would come. I would have like a big party with all my friends at this little pavilion, and then this guy, he was called the Critter Man. He would bring a lot of animals like snakes, weird stuff, and everybody would like hold them and play with the animals. Um, I thought that was so cool at the time. I think we invited him back like three more times because I was such a big fan. So uh, yeah, I think that's up there.
Okay, the Critter Man. All
Critter
right, let's
Man.
see. Do you have a favorite baseball movie, or just a favorite movie in general?
Baseball movie wise, I like. I mean, Benchwarmers is a classic. I think everybody just such a quotable movie. That's all we would quote in the locker room was Benchwarmers quotes and stuff like that. Um, that's up there. I like Moneyball, for the love of the game, also with Kevin Costner. It's a good one. But those are probably top three baseball ones.
All right, and then do you? I guess let me ask do you have a hero growing up, or somebody you looked up to, uh, and whether it's baseball or just in life in general.
Yeah, yeah. I look up to my grandpa. Um, he's always just a hardworking guy. Um, really has done a lot for my family and my dad. I mean, everybody. Um, but yeah, I definitely put Larry Murrell up there. That's my role model.
There you go. There you go. Let's see. Okay, so I have a very important question to ask you. This question started my kind of Twitter poll of the week. So I need to ask you how you put on your socks and shoes. So are you sock, shoe, or do you go sock, shoe?
I haven't heard that one before. I'm definitely a socks first type of guy, so I'll put on both of my socks and then both of my shoes. So socks, shoes.
There you go. That makes you a normal human being, I think. I think that's what that means. Uh, okay, so we're going to play a quick game. I know you kind of have to go, so I'll keep it short. But okay, so this is cap or no cap. And so this is based upon, um, if you're capping, you're lying. And if it's no cap, you're telling the truth, right?
Right.
So cap or no cap. So players, or you maybe, you grew to hate the same teams that the Texas Tech fans hate, i.e., Texas, TCU.
I'd say no cap. Like they do most of the time not like the same. They don't like the same teams most of the time.
There you go.
So I don't. Yeah,
Which
I think
makes
everybody's
sense
on the
because
same boat most of the time.
yeah, it does make sense, especially with like Texas and because we hate Texas TCU because they're they've been pretty good in baseball, right? And we want to beat them. So
Right.
I would imagine that same kind of concept translates. Okay, second no cap question. After a loss, you avoided social media.
It's cap. I was always on social media after. Yeah, it's
There you
fun.
go.
I
Always
mean,
wondered. Texas Tech Twitter can be fantastic, but it can also be brutal.
yeah, sometimes they're brutal for sure, but I mean, we have the best fan base, so I mean, it's fun to see all the replies, even after a loss. Sometimes it'll be a little entertaining. Obviously, we don't want to lose, but I mean, our fans have our backs, and uh, but yeah, it definitely was entertaining to see the tweets.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. Okay, last question of no cap or cap no cap. It's more fun to rob someone of a home run than to hit a home run yourself.
Cap, home hitting a home run's the best feeling in the world.
Okay, you're an offensive guy. That tells me what I need to know. If you're oh, you know what? Saying that, I do have a video, and I'll let you comment. I am going to cover you up here. So, but this is when. So you made the ESPN top 10. Do you remember this?
Oh yeah,
There we go. This is a catch out in left field. There you boom.
no face full of gravel right there.
Do you know what you said just there?
I think I said, let's go, baby.
That's what I was wondering. It does look like let's go, baby.
Yeah,
That's exactly what it looks like.
the old classic. Let's go.
All right, and then whoops, wrong screen. Okay, so this is your page on Height Hype. So you can get
Right.
shirts, hats. We have this is a growth chart that we do have one of. So if
Those
anybody
are cool. My
is
mom, my
watching,
mom's
wants to
got one
submit
of
a
those at home. She's a big
oh nice,
fan.
your mom got one, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we will. So comment here. I will pick a somebody to comment. Easton will sign this for you, and we'll send it, and you can have your own Easton Murrell poster. But then, of course, we have these shirts, and these are fairly new with the face
Right. I love those
on
face
there.
ones
But
too.
we'll
Those are cool.
yeah, yeah, that's nice. That's a nice touch, rather than just the this your cool little logo with the well. I keep
The logo's
clicking on it's
sweet
covering up,
too.
but there you go. But yeah, as you'll see, I'm wearing my authentic Easton Morrell hat and shirt. What?
He's repping, baby. EM19. Let's
That's
go.
right. That's right. I got you. Anyway, so I've got a links to those pages in the description, as well as Easton's email. So tell us what you're doing now. Life after baseball.
Right. Yeah. So I started working. It's been like 8 months. We got done playing in June, so started working in August. I'm doing commercial insurance now over with Assured Partners in Plano. Very blessed, have a great job, great team, a lot of people to learn from. So it's been great so far. I'm very blessed.
Very nice. Have you had to adjust? Has there, because you had a different routine, right? Or have you just translated that routine to, I guess, to the business world?
Yeah, no, I've kept I mean, there's a lot of values that I've kept from, baseball and everything, workout wise, and just keeping that same hard work ethic too. So a lot of that's translated, but I'll still work out in the mornings. Obviously, I got work I got to do during the day too, but healthy eating also. There's a lot of stuff that correlates with life after baseball that the coaches are weight instructor Tori Stevens, Tyler Cook over there instilling us just to keep our bodies right. So I've definitely kept that moving forward as well. So it's been a good transition. Obviously, I miss playing ball. I miss putting on that double T and getting out there with the guys. But it's been a good transition. I'm very very happy for how everything's worked out.
Oh, we miss you. At least I speak for myself. I definitely enjoyed watching you play. Lead off. You had what, 9 leadoff? I think you had 9 leadoff homers, if I remember correctly, at least last year.
I think I had 9 home runs. I think like 6 of them were leadoff home runs.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah, didn't quite crack that double digits.
Now, do you watch the team still now, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I watch them a little bit. I was at OU a couple weekends ago watching them play. I think it was the second game of the series, but it was good to see everybody. They got a good team right now. I know they're a little young too, but I mean those pieces are going to start clicking and they'll get hot at the right time. So I'm excited to watch them moving forward.
Yeah, so they're definitely young, but they're extremely talented. I think you can tell that. Errors errors are a little frustrating. I think that's part of it. I guess
Right.
let's say Tim Tadlock brought you in the locker room. I guess, do you have any advice to the young guys?
Uh, let's see. I mean, I was a young guy there at one point. What would I like to have heard? Um, just always be asking those older guys questions and always be, you know, in their ear and stuff. Also, just taking Tori Stevens and Tyler Cook, our weight room instructors, just always being there, be a gym rat, because that's where you're going to make the biggest strides. And then just be smart outside of baseball as well, because you see some guys that don't really pan out because they like to have a good time a little too much. And granted, we had a lot of good times, but there also comes a point where you need to strap them up and realize, hey, it's time to go. It's baseball season, or even before that, in the fall and stuff. It's you gotta have a balanced schedule too, and you gotta put in the work to really succeed there at Tech.
That's very, very sound advice. Works in baseball and business, I would say. Definitely look at those, get advice from those, above you or ahead of you with more experience to work on yours for
Right.
sure. And so I know you are about ready to go. Let me see if I have anything else. While I'm doing this, do you have anything to maybe just to say to Texas Tech fans out there?
Thanks for supporting me all these years. Miss everybody over in Lubbock. I'll be in Lubbock, not this weekend, but the next weekend. My brother's graduating, so I'll get to, maybe we'll have to go hit Dirks again, Jeff. Get some chicken fingers.
Heck yeah, Dirks.
But
I'm in.
good chicken, man. Good chicken. But I mean, the fan base at Tech is awesome. Appreciate everybody that's kind of cheered me on and taking me in since what was it, 2018. So we had some good times there. Had some College World Series runs, knocked out some big teams, and we really had a fun run in 2019. That was farthest any Tech team's gotten in Omaha. So great times there, and just appreciate everything.
Oh man, that was a lot of fun. Okay, one question I did want to check. Growing up in the Dallas area, are the Rangers your team, or did you have a favorite baseball team, pro team?
Yeah, I'm a Rangers guy. Oh yeah.
Okay, so then you got to be watching Josh Young, right? I mean, he's killing it.
Of course, I got my. I mean, he keeps playing like this, he'll be rookie of the year, no doubt. I mean, he's tearing it up right now. It's a lot of fun to watch. So I'm very, very proud of that guy. You want to talk about a work ethic and a workhorse? I mean, that's who he is. So it's cool to see him doing what he's doing.
Well, perfect. All right, Easton, I know you got to go. Thank you for doing this, for being my first interview, for letting me being my guinea pig, and I'll work on my audio issues and we'll get that worked out. But I appreciate it. We will definitely hit up Dirks. just text me or call me when you're in. We'll work it out. But I appreciate you again, and good luck to your business endeavors, and we'll keep watching you.
Appreciate that. I appreciate you having me on too. I mean, this Taco and Tech, this is going to be awesome. So I appreciate, first guest. So that's quite the accomplishment. I appreciate that. So I'm excited to see where this thing goes.
You're my leadoff batter.
Hey.
All right. With that, hey, thank you for watching. We'll say see you later to Easton. We will not say goodbye. He will be here again. All right. Hey.
Heck yeah.
Where's my camera? Okay.
Hey, guns up.
Guns up.
Guns up, baby.
And wreck 'em.
Let's go. Wreck 'em Tech. Yeah, it's still there.